Yankees and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Popped him up. Maldonado has a play, makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Luke Voigt. 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. 2-0 now. Voit swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One and one to count to Clint Frazier.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding into the box, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 2 now. Frazier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
Outside.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad...
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. On the ground is short. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bregman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The next 3-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, and there's one away. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Grounded back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the top of the third set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up top, it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. Low for ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, a double play. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Strike.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
To the plate now, Luke Voit.
Luke Voit.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The pitch. Yuli Gurriel is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hard on the ground toward short. Torres has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sanchez is under it, and the inning is over. 1-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
At the plate, Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Springer on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's all new. George Springer the next to hit. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple.
Now batting,
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Rolled slowly to first, right to him, and Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Luke Voit. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And that's too high, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Gio Urshela is on deck. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So stepping in, Clint Frazier. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch.
Oh, that's low.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes. But he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Kyle Tucker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The last at that, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman,
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's George Springer, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Jose Altuve comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And he popped him up. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Smoke toward third. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0, Alvarez.
Hit on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in now, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. It was a walk in his last trip. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Yuli Gurriel stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for the Astros. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 38.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luke Voit goes quietly to lead off the 8th. First offering on its way. Gio Urshela is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So we got him swinging. Gio Urshela goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Number 11.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Maldonado waits on it. And that retires the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 1. Brett Gardner takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Pitch on the way. George Springer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
To 2-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gardner going back. Gone!
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. LeMahieu's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next to the Astros.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So 2 guys on now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Yankees. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he got him.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
From the stretch, DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Two and two.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Outside, 2-1. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Left side, but well foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Chopped to first.
Alvarez.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1 to count. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chad Green is the winning pitcher of record. Zach Greinke permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.